Hi guys, welcome back. I feel like I've been disconnected for a long time, I'm back in Chiang Mai and I feel like my Bangkok trip was ages ago because so many things happened this week. Oh gosh, I can't wait to share with you guys what's been happening with me this week. I don't even know where to start, okay? So help me to organize my thoughts. Okay, so I don't know what I should start, but let's just say that newsflash, the universe has granted me uh, some some breathing room. What does that mean? Remember, I was representing Vendict, the Israeli generative AI solution company, and that's why I even traveled to Bangkok in order to represent them. Well, I've been, it's been really hectic, I'm doing the vlogs and I'm also promoting Ankit Pavilion. And with my new hobbies, training right now, as you can see, I am now back in training, exercising. And my Thai lesson and the dance, it was just too much, that there's so much I can handle. I'm one person. And on top of everything, focusing on promoting Vendict and getting new leads and business opportunities, it was just draining me, to be honest. So yesterday, we have decided to part ways. So I'm no longer obligated to represent Vendict. So I was telling myself, okay, Fran, what are the pros and cons about this situation? Okay, so the pros is now I have more free time to focus on something that I'm passionate about, which is creating contents and doing this vlog to connect with a lot of people around you, around the world, like yourself. And I'm passionate about the cause, promoting Ankit Pavilion. It's not for personal gain or anything like that. I live in Ankit Pavilion. This is my home, all right? So I'm actually protecting my home where I live. And I don't know what's going to be in the future, but for now, for the rest of my life. So I'm actually promoting my nest, okay? And of course, the people who live around my nest, their interest as well. I'm protecting them. And this is the reason why that I'm so passionate about letting you guys know the value of Ankit Pavilion, okay? And so this is it. So what I'm trying to say is that now I have free time, more free time in focusing on the Ankit Pavilion project, and also to focus on my hobbies, and to just have some balance, and not just work, like a freaking workaholic. I can tell you that 3 months I've been in Chiang Mai, I haven't really relaxed, I think the only time that I really chilled and relaxed was that weekend in Pai, and that also seems like an ages ago. So yeah, so this is the pros. The con, yeah, well, the con is that I won't be making money like I used to. But you know what? Someone told me when one door closes, another door opens. So I'm just gonna trust the universe, and that even though that pipe has been blocked, but another pipe will open up. So I have faith, okay, that everything somehow will work out. So that is the only con, all right? Now, what other highlights been happening this week? You guys remember the couple that I talked about from Hawaii? David, he was asking a lot of questions about Ankit. Well, guess what? David and his wife Joy came to visit me all the way from Hawaii, Honolulu. Wow, that's a long trip, you know, a long distance, I can tell you that. And what was surprising for me to discover is that it's his first visit in Chiang Mai. He's never been in Chiang Mai before. And he came here after watching my vlog, you know? So I said, wow, you know, another person, after Nick, another person, David and Joy, came to visit me in Chiang Mai. So this time in this trip, they didn't buy any condos for their sanctuary yet. The keyword is yet. They came here to really get impression about Ankit Pavilion and also to get impression about me. And they did. So, okay, hi guys. Okay. I am here with a special guest today. This is David and Joy. I talked about them before. The person who asked a lot of questions about Ankit, if you recall. So, they came all the way from Honolulu. Hawaii. Yeah, all the way from Honolulu to Chiang Mai to visit me and also to check out Ankit Pavilion. Sure. All right. So thank you very much for being in my vlog today. Thank you for inviting us into your life. Very, very enjoyable time since we've been here. So I understand that you spent the first night at Ankit Pavilion. Sure. What was your experience? You know, honestly, you see the building needs renovation and you kind of come through and of course it's a bit dated, right? Because you know the time period, it needs a renovation. You go up. However, from the moment we opened the door, this is before we got to your units, of which your units were much better. I can say that. But the unit that we rented out for Airbnb, the moment you walked in the door, it was a completely different picture. In fact, probably even the hallways, as you can see how people's doors are adorned, you can see, you can have a vision of the real potential of the place. Okay. And once going inside, we were completely shocked at how updated it was. And then when we got to see some of the units that you show, yeah, game changing. I feel like it's probably only a matter of time before you really see the potential of that building. I think you picked a great cause, and I think it's a worthy cause too. Thank you so much. Yeah. So you were telling me. So right now, David is staying at a Airbnb in Nimman. Yes. So can you tell me what is the difference between your experience in Ankit and your experience in Airbnb in Nimman State? Oh, sure. Well, in terms of the area, first and foremost, Nimman is a lot more busy. You're gonna hear a lot more noise at night. Ankit was pin drop silent at night. If you have any trouble sleeping, Ankit will not be a problem for you. It's pin drop silent out there and really serene. In terms of the building itself, I was pointing out to you. And I think even while you were touring your units, Ankit is what, 38 square meters approximately? 38? The studio is about 38 square meters. All right, so starting at 38 square meters, if any of you are currently looking at units throughout Thailand, you will probably know that a one bedroom, not studio, is generally on the average between 35 square meters or less. The unit we're in is actually 32 square meters. And it's laid out nicely. No, but it is small. But there are other things to take note. Extremely noisy. Ankit is built in a time when they were building things out of solid materials. You can bang on the wall in Ankit and it is concrete. Whereas where we are, it's drywall. And it's really noisy at night. As people are closing their doors or walking in the hallway, outside in the hallway, it sounds like they're in the room with you almost. So definitely some of those things to consider. If you're renovating from the ground up, you kind of get to see the quality go in. Yeah. We're seeing a lot of those little things like the thin tiles, almost like linoleum, almost laid down. It does not the same thing. Now in Ankit, those were stone tiles. That's right. Really nice workmanship. You can see some of the differences, and it's probably a good thing if you can see that from the ground up.
And I think the unit that we're currently in, I don't know what it is in Thai baht. I think you said somewhere around
3 point, did you say $100,000?
about $100,000 US.
Okay. That's about 3.5 million baht.
3.5 million baht. Yes. If any of you are looking, certainly you could move into something like that, but it kind of points out the extreme value of what you're kind of, promoting. Yeah.
Versus while what I'm promoting for my friends at Anket is almost 40 square meters, and with a concrete as David mentioned, concrete wall. And the price is anywhere between 1.3 to 1.3 million baht to 2 million baht. Okay, the one with the great view, that's 2 million baht. But there are on the lower floor with the less view, not the view, the right view. Those are anywhere 1.3 to 1.5 million. So it's really half price compared to what you can find.
It's better than half, actually.
Yeah.
You're looking at, as you described it, that would be, if we're comparing apples to apples, right? A studio unit at 38 to 40 square meters. That's versus the 32 we're currently in.
Yeah.
You're looking at, in my opinion, a better construction for just over 1/3 the price.
Right.
Something to consider, for sure.
Yeah, and it's not as busy as Nimman Street.
Not nearly. It's quiet. And in the neighborhood where Angkor is it's very Thai.
Yeah.
If you want to come and immerse yourself and be amongst the people and really see how it is, people are friendly. Angkor is a great place for that. There's a lot of action down here. Traffic.
Yeah. To come here to Nimman, I had my car was actually 15 minutes stand still. It's so busy here in Nimman. It really feels like Bangkok in a way.
I didn't have any traffic until we came down to this part of town. Right. Otherwise, as far as I'm aware, it was straight through. But once you get down here, yes, traffic.
Yeah.
I think around the old city, as well as you're going into like the night market or the night bazaar.
Very busy.
Yeah, very busy.
So it really depends what you're looking for. Okay, if you guys are looking to live for long term in Thailand, I would suggest to come down to Antek Pavilion. That area is much quieter and less busy and not traffic, and it's just more serene. But if you're just coming down here for a few days, like David is staying here until Friday, right? You're flying back Friday, tomorrow. So just for a few days, Nimman would be more convenient because everything is walking distance.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need a car. So that's the only reason Nimman is good for when you're on short term.
Indeed.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your experience. I hope our viewers can appreciate the experience that David did. Believe me, I did not tell him to say that. That is totally from his experience.
Yeah, and then even coming out, that was totally on us. She didn't no paid promotion or anything like that.
It
was genuine, a genuine connection from watching the videos, exploring Thailand, exploring Chiang Mai. Probably how a lot of you are also doing the same. As I was saying to her, a lot of us are looking at this world, a world that we can't every day touch, and she's our eyes and ears. So coming out was a great experience for us, and I can definitely say we'll be back. We definitely will be back.
Thank you so much for sharing your experience, and we hope to see you sooner and not later, not too later. Yeah. And I hope to see you guys watching. Also, check out Chiang Mai and check out Ankem Pavilion, which I am passionately promoting for a cause, for the good of Thailand and the good of Anket and the good of everyone who wants to transform their life. Thank you so much for being in my vlog
Thank
today.
you so much. Much
And
appreciated.
I wish you safe trip back home to Honolulu and share with your friends and neighbors.
Yes, we will. We will.
All right. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Take care.
Second, and I met another subscriber, Rich. I met him actually first time at the event, the cigar event, if you guys remember in my previous vlog. So at that time, you know, I didn't really get to know who Rich is until yesterday. So he reached out and we decided to grab dinner around Nimman area, and he showed me areas in Nimman that I didn't even know it existed. And apparently Richard is kind of a researcher, you know, he likes to research. And he took me to, oh, we had a lovely dinner in this awesome, very prestigious Japanese restaurant. It's not just any Japanese restaurant, it's prestige. And we, after that, we walked.
Travel Lodge.
Travel Lodge. Travel Lodge. Oh my
But the painting
goodness.
her size is like.
Yeah, it's
proper.
like 3D. It's literally 3D.
So what?
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. We walked around Nimman area where he lives, his condo, and all the places around there, which I'll show you some pictures. Beautiful hotels and some club, a huge club that can accommodate 500 people, and then the last stop was a rooftop where we sat there and smoked some cigar. Calms you down. It's chilling.
You know, there's different things you can get from smoking a cigar. Like, at times, like, I could be by myself and I could just kind of go off by myself. And, you know, have a cocktail, smoke a cigar, and relieve so much stress
Yeah.
and relax. But then I could be around friends.
And chill in the night air of Chiang Mai. So, wow, that was amazing. I had a great time, and I had a chance to get to know Rich, you know, where he come from, about his journey to Chiang Mai, and so on and so forth. So I feel like you guys know me from my vlogs, but unless I meet you in person, I don't really know you. I don't know, you know, where you what's your background and what you're thinking, and I don't know that. So if you want me to get to know you, you better come down to Chiang Mai and let's meet and have coffee or grab lunch or dinner, you know, and get to know each other, because I just love connecting with people around the world, especially my subscribers. And I just feel like you guys are becoming my family, my friends, you know? It's just a wonderful feeling that being accepted, connected, and appreciating each other, acknowledging each other, it just makes my life more purposeful. And I think, you know, disconnecting the work that I was doing for Vendic, it's meant to be, you know? I guess God or universe is telling me, Fran, do the things that you're passionate about and not something that drains you and stresses you or pressure you. So I take it as a blessing in disguise, and everything else will work out somehow. All right, money and superficial things, those are secondary. Those are not priority in your life. Okay, your mental health, your physical health, that is a priority. And that is the lesson that I learned this week. And also, as soon as I got back from Bangkok, I met with Ryan, my friend, and also slash trainer, And I've been training with.
Remember, drive through the heel. Toes don't exist. They're just there to make sure you don't fall on your face. Stay on the outside of the foot and drive. That's very good. And that's enough. All the way extend. There you go. And remember, don't use the arms. It's all in the glutes. Power, power, like you're jumping. There, that's better. But that's actually good right there. There, keep doing that. 3 more. Really squeeze the glutes. 1 more. Good, you're done.
Him, which you will see some of the clips that I'm trying. So every day, you know, I'm here in this high up university, as you can see, walking, doing my minimum 6,000 steps here. And I'm actually aiming more than 10,000 steps a day. And from what I understand from Ryan, walking is really, really healthy. It really tones your body. So now that I have no more excuse, I have to just do what I need to do. So yeah, I just want to tell you that this week a lot happened. Every day something new happened. And I'm enjoying every moment, and every moment, every day is giving me a lesson how to look at life in a different way from what I'm used to. I realized that this week I shouldn't be attached to things or even to people, you know. Since I'm here in Chiang Mai, I've met quite a lot of people, and I've had great time. I've spent great quality time with some of them. But you know, people come and go in Chiang Mai. You know, the expats, they come and go. So I decided that it's best for me to just enjoy the moment with the people that I meet here, that I come across, but not to get emotionally attached. You know, because sooner or later they're gonna leave. And then what? I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna miss them. You know what I mean? So just enjoy the moment, friend. And when they leave, that's it. There are more coming. There are more people that are gonna be here. And you're just one person. And just engage with new people and new people. And perhaps one day I will meet that special person that I will feel close enough to commit, all right? Commit in a relationship. I hope that will happen one day, but as long as I'm single and free, I'm just going to get to know a lot of people and engage in positive interaction, you know, get to know each other and see how we can create positive results, you know. That's what I've been thinking this week. And as long as you guys are single out there, don't get attached too much, you know, on anyone or anything. But rely on yourself. Rely on yourself, trust yourself, focus on your self-development, because at the end of the day, you're with yourself. You know, you cannot escape from yourself, right? So you just gotta confide in yourself and rely on yourself. What can you say? Well, unless you have somebody that you can trust, and that's, you know, that's a great blessing and benefit. But I can tell you that people change, people evolve constantly. You know, you think you know someone, and after a while, you're like, who is this person next to me? That happens too, you know, it happened to me. In any case, wow, today is Saturday, a week just passed. I always talk about the week just passed, and it did. So I hope you enjoy this week's videos that I've collected. That is, you know, I wanted to upload my vlog sometime this week, but every day something new was happening that I found myself, no, I gotta include this in this vlog. I gotta include it in this vlog. So I waited until the week is over, and then I'll just gather up all the interesting stories and clips, and then I'll share it with you guys. And I hope that my vlog, you know, can relate with you guys, that you guys can relate with the videos I'm uploading. And I really hope that you consider making a positive transition, no matter how scary it may seem. It's scarier if you don't do anything, okay? The key word is just do it. Remember? Just do it. I love you guys, and so thank you so much for watching and supporting me and your positive comment. It means so much, you know. Sometimes I tell myself, oh my God, am I alone? And I'm like, no, I'm not alone. I'm with you guys. So I really appreciate it. I don't take anything for granted. And I hope this new page of mine, without working the digital nomad and just focusing on my vlogs and helping my friends at Ankhet to promote their properties and to promote Ankhet, to beautify Ankhet Pavilion. I hope that this cause will bring great value, not just for me, but all the people who live in Ankhet Pavilion and people who are part of it. And also, I hope it will value you, because this is a great opportunity, okay? So come down here, all right? Come down here just like David and Joy did, just like Nick did, and check out this place, okay? And create yourself your own sanctuary and have peaceful, healthy well-being. Create for that for yourself, okay? If you know what I mean. I am sweating. I'm so hot right now. So I'll catch you guys later in the next vlog.